Doesn't it feel great to be alive? Yeet! Boy, does it feel great to be alive on a hump day Wednesday on YouTube as a die-hard passionate Chicago Cubs YouTube baseball fan, or what? Yeet! All right, Cub Nation, really in today's episode. My mom's watching me. How lovely is that? But anyway, guys, we're going to talk about the 40-man roster for the Chicago Cubs because at the moment, the 2026 spring training roster is not available. So we'll take a look at that. We're also going to talk about a former Chicago Cub and what his new role is with the Baltimore Orioles organization. And then we are also going to do a countdown to spring training baseball and talk a little preview in all of that. So without further ado, guys, welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Rye Connect. All right, Cub Nation and Cub fans, we are now going to look at a preview of the 2026 Chicago Cubbies 40-man roster. Again, this is not the non-roster invitee. This is just the 40-man roster. So here we go. We're going to start with the pitchers, of course. So here we go. Right-handed pitcher, number 72, Javier Assad. Left-handed pitcher, number 16, Matthew Boyd. Right-handed pitcher, number 32, Ben Brown. Right-handed pitcher, number 30, Edward Cabrera. Now remember, guys, Edward Cabrera is who we got from the Miami Marlins in the Owen Casey trade. Right-handed pitcher, number 45, Hunter Harvey. Right-handed pitcher, number 37, Porter Hodge. Right-handed pitcher, number 46, Gavin Howell. Right-handed pitcher, number 22, Cade Horton. Left-handed pitcher, number 18, Shota Imanaga. Left-handed pitcher, number 43, Luke Little. Left-handed pitcher, Riley Martin. Right-handed pitcher, number 88, Phil Mitten. Left-handed pitcher, number 41, Hobie Miller. Right-handed pitcher, number 37, Jack Neely. Right-handed pitcher, number 48, Daniel Palencia. Right-handed pitcher, number 53, Colin Ray. Right-handed pitcher, number 39, Ethan Roberts. Left-handed pitcher, Riley Rollison. Left-handed pitcher, Justin Steele. Right-handed pitcher, Jamison Tyron, number 50. Left-handed pitcher, number 56, Caleb Thielbarn. Right-handed pitcher, number 71, Jacob Webb. And left-handed pitcher, number 36, Jordan Wicks. Now to the catchers. Right-handed hitter, number 9, Miguel Amaya. Left-handed hitter, number 25, Moises Ballesteros. And right-handed hitter, number 15, Carson Kelly. Now we are going into the infielders. Number 17, Tyler Austin. Number 3, Alex Bregman. Number 29, Michael Bush. Ben Cowles. Number 2, Nico Horner. Pedro Ramirez. Matt Shaw, number 6. Number 7, Dansby Swanson. And James Terrestrios. Now the outfielders. Number 13, Kevin Alcantara. Number 4, Pete catches everything and anything, Pete Crow Armstrong. Justin Dean. Number 8, Ian Happ. And number 27, Seiya Suzuki. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and Chicago Cub Nation, that is your 40-man roster for the 2026 Chicago Cubs. Now, we're going to take a little deeper dive into this. So, let's go to the infielders, okay? So, of course, guys, during the offseason, there are some infielders that we got. Tyler Austin is one of them. Now, let's start with Mr. Tyler Austin, okay? Tyler Austin is on the Chicago Cubs 40-man roster, like I literally just said. But the everyday first baseman is going to be Michael Busch. So, my prediction, if I could predict, is that there is a left-handed pitcher on the mound, whether it's a starter, reliever, etc. for the opposing team, we are probably more than likely going to see Tyler Austin in that role. But Tyler Austin is kind of going to serve as the role that Justin Turner did back in 2025 with the Chicago Cubs, and that mainly is a backup first baseman. Then you guys go to the outfield, okay? So basically, there are 5 outfielders added to the 40-man roster, okay? Again, the Cougar of Kevin Alcantara. Then you got PCA, Justin Dean, Ian Happ, and Seiya Suzuki. So here's the issue with the outfield, okay? The everyday outfielder, without a doubt, is going to be PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong. But then you got the Cougar of Kevin Alcantara. All right? So really, there's going to be a battle for center field in the Chicago Cubs. All right? You already got PCA as the everyday center fielder. That's already a guarantee. So the backup spot is going to be between Kevin Alcantara, Justin Dean, and Chad McCormick. So Chad McCormick was with the Houston Astros in 2025 for the regular season. Then you got Kevin Alcantara, who bounced up and down between AAA Iowa and Chicago. And then you got Justin Dean. And Justin Dean was not a big leaguer last year until the September call-up. And he was added to the LA Dodger postseason roster. So he will actually get a World Series ring by the Dodgers if he makes the opening day roster and when the Cubbies go to Dodger Stadium. Believe it or not, Justin Dean may be on the 40-man, but he was an active member of the LA Dodgers World Series roster the past 2 seasons. So that's a big congratulations to none other than Justin Dean. Now, okay, with PCA going to be the everyday center fielder, I want to ask you guys, who do you think out of the 3 of Chad McCormick, the Cougar, Kevin Alcantara, and Justin Dean will make the backup role for center field? I want to hear it from you guys. I want to know from you guys. So definitely let me know down below in the comment section, guys. Guys, again, I really wish that the spring training roster was out so I could preview it with you guys, but I can't. And that unfortunately is sad, I know. But there's not much we can really do about it at the moment. But there you guys have it. That is the current 40-man roster for the 2016 World Series champions, the Chicago Cubs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time to talk about a former Chicago Cub from 2016 and his newest role with the Baltimore Orioles minor league organization. All right, guys, so a former Chicago Cub that is now with the Baltimore Orioles minor league organization is going to be managing the AAA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles in the upcoming 2026 season in Norfolk. Norfolk Tides, the AAA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles, guys. You guys may not remember this guy's name, but his name is Tim Federetz. Very short time with the Chicago Cubbies at the big league level. He was a Chicago Cub back in 2016, and this is at the big league level, guys. But he didn't get a lot of playing time, so I'm going to go over his stats, guys. In 2016, Tim Federetz only played 17 games, and he only had 33 MLB at-bats with the Chicago Cubs at the big league level, guys. Going over, guys, he would bat a 194 with a 212 on-base percentage. And like I said, he is going to be the 2026 manager for the Norfolk Tides. That is the AAA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles, guys. And again, this may be a name you guys really don't remember. Because again, in 2016, with the Chicago Cubs, he was really, it was like a cup of coffee, as they would call it in minor league ball. Again, he was a catcher, guys, so he came up when the Cubs ended up going to the postseason. Believe it or not, Tim Federetz was added to the roster, but not on the active roster, and he ended up helping out in the bullpen by doing like bullpen catching and all that sort of stuff, guys. But he will be returning to the Norfolk Tides as manager. It will be his third year with the Norfolk Tides, but his second as manager, guys. This is a guy that throughout his MLB playing career was not getting a lot of opportunities. He never became an everyday catcher at the big league level, but he got to get opportunities in the coaching role. At one point, guys, Tim Federetz started his coaching career in the minor leagues with none other than the Chicago Cubs organization, the minor league organization. Tim Federetz, guys, was a catching coach with the rookie affiliate of the Cubbies, the Mesa Cubs. He did manage in the Cubs minor league system in the Dominican Summer League. And that was really about it, guys. So pretty cool to see a former Chicago Cub getting a managerial job in AAA ball, even when it is with another team. Tim Federetz, guys, also served as the Iowa Cubs bench coach a few years back, only for a couple of weeks. And he was really named interim bench coach of the Iowa Cubs when the Iowa Cubs' bench coach had to deal with a personal matter. So really cool, guys. Again, it's a really to a former Chicago Cub. Even with, you know what they say, once you're a Cub, you will always be remembered as a Cub. So a big congratulations to Tim Federetz on that, guys. And there you guys go. Again, nothing, his MLB playing stats are really not that impressive, I know, but a really cool shout out for him getting the opportunity to manage in AAA ball with the Norfolk Norfolk Tides, the AAA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles. And again, this is probably maybe a name some of you guys remember, but some of you guys may not. All right, Chicago Cub baseball fans, that is all I have for you guys on this episode of Cubs Baseball with Rod Knipe on YouTube. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you guys do subscribe if you have yet to, and all of that. I almost forgot my brother Casey. All right, so guys, so Chicago Cub minor league camp does begin in a little bit. They actually are scheduled to have day one of pitchers and catchers at minor league camp by February 29th. I mean, so that would be March 1st, 20. So March 1st is actually the first day of minor league camp for the Cubs, Rockies, Reds, and A's in Arizona. And that is just minor league camp, all right? I don't know when the other teams in Arizona began their minor league camp, so I will have to check that out. But yeah, guys, Casey's doing really well. Very excited for the upcoming season. He's kind of a little annoyed by me at the moment, but that's all right. That's what brothers do, I guess. So they get annoyed by one another. But yeah, guys, we are literally we are 16 days away from the Sloan Park home opener and the Battle of Chicago. It will be White Sox Cubs 16 short days away to kick off 2026 MLB Chicago Cub spring training. So I am very, very pumped up for that. But if there was anything you guys want me to talk about or cover more on the channel, please let me know down below, guys. When I find out the 2026 spring training or non-roster invited roster, we will talk about that and preview that as well. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and hump day. And before I go, happy National Women's Sports Day to Elise Mediger and Taylor McGregor. Today is National Women's Sports Day across, so shout out to those two. But other than that, I will see you all in the next episode. As always, you know what to say. Go Cubs, go.